And I'm back. I am so sorry about that. Anyway, I got some bones. I have bones. Eventually, I will figure out how to compile videos. That way, when this tomfoolery happens, I can at the very least, just stream, record all of this, and then compile the videos so that they're long, coherent videos instead of these god-awful 2-3 minute blurb things that I keep doing because my internet is crappy. Also, eventually I will figure out how to record straight from my PS4 because I don't have a computer that can run games. Where'd the doggy go? Doggy. Are you the doggy? Hi, doggy. Oh, good boy. Come on. He's stuck. Okay, come on, doggy. That's a good doggy. Hey, do you like carrots? Do you follow carrots? You do not follow carrots. Okay. Have a mushroom. Nope, you don't like mushrooms? Okay. I'm gonna name you Batman after my dog. I have a 90-pound husky mix. He's a big boy, and he's so good. He's such a good boy. He's the sweetest dog I think I've ever had, aside from my parents' lab, Sammy. She is great. She is the best. When I was a kid, I would play video games for probably too long, hours, and she would come and lay down behind me because I'd sit on the floor because I didn't sit on a couch until I was already a man. Um, that's a joke. My parents let me sit on couches sometimes. We didn't have a lot of couches. We didn't have like a lot of seating, so the seating that we did have normally went to my mother and sister who liked to lounge, and also my dad had his chair, which, I mean, it's his chair. I'm not going to be able to convince him to let me on there, so I sat on the floor most of the time. But it wasn't like a, no, you don't get to sit on any furniture. It was more of a, I don't want to fight for space. Anyway, I would sit on the floor and she would come up behind me and lay down and then nudge me with her head till I laid my head on her stomach. She'd just lay there and let me use her as a pillow for hours. She was more than content to do that. Like, gosh, she's a sweet girl. She's getting pretty old. And I made myself a little sad. But that's okay. Life's full of those moments where you can just like straight up make yourself sad. And you know what? Identifying that and allowing yourself to feel that and then move past that is the hallmark of emotional intelligence. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts on relationships and emotional intelligence lately, and they're kind of permeating my thought processes, which I'm pretty sure is a good thing. So, if any of you happen to pop on and ask any questions about that, I'd be more than happy to answer them if I have the information. If I don't, I'm like a human Rolodex. I can probably direct you in the correct way. Um, it's actually part of my job in the military, is being a human Rolodex. I am... Let's see what's in here. I'm just exploring because I don't know what's around me all that much. I did come this far one time. I've got plenty of food. I've got a nice sword. I've got good armor on. So I'm not really afraid of monsters, really. I mean, I should be, but I'm not. Even though I'm on easy, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm not good at video and letting people watch you play video games. And simplified answer is, I actually don't mind people thinking I'm bad at things. And showcasing that I'm bad at stuff. Like, I'm the first person to admit I can't spell. I can't spell for the life of me. I actually managed to spell my name wrong a few times. Granted, it was due to dyslexia that I misspelled it. I inverted well, not inverted, but switched a couple of letters. So instead of ER at the end of my name, it was RE, which, I mean, yeah. I should have been more careful for that, but I was tired. I was really tired. I had just gotten out of basic training and hadn't even, like, done anything yet. Like, when I say just gotten out of basic training, I mean the drill sergeants were like, congratulations, you're soldiers now. That moment, and I had to write my name down for something, and I misspelled it, and one of the drill sergeants was like, wow, good job. Good job, Chris. Way to not spell your name right. I was like, how? What? No. No, I've gotten past this. I swear I have. So, yeah. It was interesting. I'm not going in there. Basic training was great, by the way. I've said this to a couple of people before, and I will say it again. It sucked so bad. Like, it was the worst thing ever. It also was the greatest thing ever. It sucked so bad, but it was the greatest. It was the best time of my life. If you guys want to see me play any different games, let me know. The remastered, the re-released reboot of the Ratchet and Clank series, the first one, Ratchet and Clank, just came out, and it was free, so I downloaded it. Love the Ratchet and Clank series. I love Insomnia. And sorry, not Insomnia. I have Insomnia. Insomniac Games, great company. They make a really good product. Also, Naughty Dog. So hey, Naughty Dog. If you're still a company, like if you're still a thing, please, reboot Jak and Daxter. Please. I am begging you, please. Like, legitness, please do that. I love the Jak and Daxter series. They were my introduction to like modern video games. They are my favorite video games besides the Pokemon series. I love Pokemon. Pokemon taught me how to read, actually, in a very literal way. My parents got me the Game Boy Color, got me that like fugly purple Game Boy Color, the see-through purple one, right? And for my, I think it was my 6th birthday, my parents also got me Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. They got me both in that regard. And I kept asking my mom to, because I couldn't read yet. And her response after about 2 weeks of this was, Christopher,